Shalom, shalom. Let us give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal, Kodash, Brakatah. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's teaching truth and sincerity. It's the Lord battles, man. You know, every day is a fight. This is First Peter's 5:8. We must be diligent, man. We really must forsake our lustful ways. You know, it's something serious. You gotta take this truth serious. You gotta take yourself seriously. You gotta be diligent in everything, because everything is the truth. When you are part of this truth, when you fully believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, which is a process of growing, of course, but everything you do toucheth is everything that's why you meditate. You know, you go to the store, you work, you doing everything to the because you were Israelite, man. So you doing everything to the fullest. But you also want to better, but you also want to grow in this truth by putting off your transgression ways, man. This is First Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. It say, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, man, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And that's what's happening, man. A lot of times, we walk unknowingly, that even in the truth, that just like when you watch Matrix, and every time Neo and Morpheus and them, they go inside the Matrix, they said, look, be on point, because anyone that's not woken is a potential enemy, because they can get the devil can jump on them anytime. That's why the brothers that did a video about how we gotta put off the world more, which is true. You know, we gotta put off the world and completely. You know, sometimes you gotta do things in the world, but that's why I said earlier, hey, always have the truth in your mind. But we're gonna be sober and be vigilant, man, because the devil is after us, man. So we gotta be more diligent. This is Proverbs 13:4. It say the soul of the sluggard a desire and have nothing, right? Because he desires. He's not a man of action. In the truth, you gotta be a man of action. You say you're gonna put off something, shit, put it off, man. You know? Just like if you got a car, you be like, damn, I want gas in my car. Well, ain't no gas just ain't gonna pop in your car unless you go and get some gas, unless you get some, you do some labor work, and you gotta actually get the oil, man. The Lord gave us, that's why the Lord, he blessed us with hands and foot, a mind. You gotta toil, you gotta actually put in that work, and I'm the man, trust me, this is easier said than done. You gotta actually forsake your ways, your lustful ways, man. Sexual immortality, actually your sexual, a sexual life. You know, that's a heavy demon. Pornos and all that nakedness and all the film, all the lewd sex and lasciviousness of behavior. That's a real demon type thing going on there, man. And you want to put that off. You don't want to. You don't want to go. You don't want to just indulge in that, man, because that put demons on you. A lot of people go through that, man. Brothers that go through that, we gotta put that off. We gotta grow in this truth. So the soul of the sluggard desire and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat, man. So the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. And I was reading the scriptures, and I just got familiar with a guy named epaphras, epaphras, and we're gonna read about him. We're gonna read about him. He was a diligent man in the truth. But before I get that, I'm gonna get Galatians. This is Galatians 6:9. Galatians 6:9. It say and let us not be weary in well doing. Right? Always pray. The scriptures say never faint. Pray. Always pray. Don't just faint. Don't just give up. Always pray. Be a prayer. And this guy, Epaphras, like if I'm saying his name wrong, Epaphras, he was known as a prayer warrior, man. He was known as a prayer warrior. And this the Lord battles, man. We got to be prayer warriors. We got to be fighters. We got to be wrestlers. Spiritually, UFC fighters, We got to be prayer warriors, man. Cause everything is out to get us everything. Is basically is the snares waiting upon us, man. The scriptures say that be afraid, fear God on everything, on every level. Always fear God about everything, man. Always think about what you're doing is the right thing to do, because it could be the wrong thing. So it say, let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Right? So we're gonna reap our rewards if we faint not, man. And the truth is about staying circumspect and being prayed up and being diligent, man. Every day, just like how you go to work, you gotta be diligent in this truth. Like you really gotta give your time to this truth. You really gotta give your let's say you sleepy, just like you got a newborn baby, and the baby wake up. Guess what? You gotta wake up. You gotta do what you gotta do. So that's the truth. You gotta be precious. You gotta love this truth more, man. Cause Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, He's the creator of all things. He's the one who gave you that child. He's the one who bless you with everything that you have. So you must not take this truth. You can't take the truth for granted. All right. So this dude. So the spiritual man, Epaphras. Let's read I got here just a story about him. So it say, leaving a spiritual legacy, the story of Epaphras. Epaphras is mentioned only 3 times in the Bible. In the 3 sentences across 2 books of the Bible, we catch a tiny glimpse of one man with a significant legacy of faith. It makes me wonder what 3 sentences might convey about my life and after I am gone. That's deep, because we all got our lives, and here it is, Epaphras, he was mentioned only 3 times in the Bible, but he was a powerful man. He was so can 3 things sum up your whole life? And here it is, the 3 things that in the Bible, it says a lot, man. So and he did so much. So, and here it is, we come in the truth, and we got to put off wickedness, man. We want our lives to be, your life should be summed up in 3 words, just like Epaphras, really, because you should have that much, you should be known. Just see, man, he was a spiritual man. Someone just asked me, someone, just like someone asked you about someone that died, like, all right, like I lost my granddad a couple years back. I'd be like, yeah, I won't say a long sentence about him. I won't, how Jake got to do a whole paragraph. Nah, man, I remember you said, man, nah, he was a laid back dude, he always took care, he was a stand up guy, and he was a respectable guy. You usually just say 3 things and that's Jake, and that's how he is. So this showed you this, and that's how Jake wrote this Bible, because that's exactly how we say we are sum of someone's life in 3. Here in this article, they made it seem like you can sum someone's life up in about 3 words. Like, yeah, Hey, guess what? Let's say someone's wicked. Hell, even when you read in Genesis, one of Judah or one of the sons, he said, look, he was wicked. That's all it said about him. It said he was wicked, and he had to die. Judah, he said he was wicked. It was one of those wicked Israelites. They said, look, man, the man was wicked. That's it. Ain't too much to say about this mother. Just like Edom, shit. He's a perverse fucking devil. The so-called white man is a perverse devil. Ain't too much said about him. So, we didn't have to. Everybody not gonna be written about like Moses, and know from your birth into your the day you die, man. It's just gonna be straight. Look, man. He did this, that, and this. He was a righteous man. That's all you need to know about him. So it's a fellow believer in the book of Philemon. Paul referenced to him as a fellow prisoner in Hamashiach. And send greetings to Philemon on his behalf. Now, Epaphras was probably with Paul under his house arrest in Rome, making him a fellow prisoner in this companionship with Paul. This brief This brief mention tells us little, only that Epaphras shared Paul's spiritual convention and is present working with him in Rome. It also shows us that he shares a personal relationship with Philemon and Colossians, a fellow believer. So far, not a significant story, but we still have 2 more sentences to explore. A servant of Hamashiach, it said Colossians 4 give us a picture of Epaphras in Colossians 4 and 12. So let's go to Colossians 4 and 12. Because if Epaphras, he was a real diligent man. That way he was known for his prayer. This is Colossians 4 and 12. Right? He said, Epaphras, who is one of you. And this in Colossians. All right, so this is not in Jerusalem. Paul was writing to the Israelites that was scattered abroad. That's all he was writing to. It's like that was scattered abroad through various captivities. You read through the Bible, we went to captivity so many times. So of course we was our seed scattered through the four corners of the earth, man. So it say epaphras, who is one of you, a servant of Hamashiach. I salute you, always laboring fervently. Man, so this dude, that's deep to say this about somebody. He said, always. Can you say it about yourself reading this about as little as we know, as they were saying about epaphras, but it seems like we know a lot about him now, don't we? Because if you say, son, you say, we know that he always, so we know that the day he learned about this truth, the day, because we read that he learned the truth in Rome, meeting up with Paul when Paul was under prosecution, and he learned this truth by Paul in Rome. So he was a Gentile to it. So the moment he learned it, since he learned it, he's been fervent in the spirit. So now I know as much now, just for that, I know what I need to know about this man. So he said he always laboring fervently for you in prayers. Man, that's deep, man. That's why it's so important, prayers. So this was a brother that was laboring in the spirit and praying for the brothers and sisters in the truth, man. Praying for starting with the elect, the 144,000, praying for the righteous. That brother's back. And you wonder why things be happening to you, man. It was righteous brothers praying for you, man. Sometimes I wonder why, like, damn, man. I didn't think I was gonna last in this truth long, man. Just because of my weakness. It must be brothers out there praying for me, man. Because this truth, this truth is the truth can, it's not for the weak-hearted, man. And that's why I pray diligently. And this hypocrisy out by some shot brought me this. It put my spirit up, man. So that's why you gotta be humble. You can't be proud. I pray Yahweh Hashem Yahushua even gave me this long in the truth. I pray Yahweh Hashem Yahushua allow me to die in the truth, man. I like live in the truth, die in the truth, be risen in this truth. I want to be a part of this, man. So it say the prophet is one of you, a servant of Hamashiach. Salute you, man. Always laboring, fervently. So he was a fighter. And you got to be a fighter in this truth. It say always laboring, right? Let's see what this means. Laboring. The word is agonizing, to enter a contest contending in gymnastics game, to contend with adversaries and fight. So he was fighting for you in prayer, man. He was fighting for you because this is the Lord's battle. This man, you got brothers out there fighting for you, man. So we fighting for each other in this truth, man. He was fighting for you, man. You wonder why you be like, damn, what I ain't do nothing because a brother out there fighting for you. You in this truth and you slacking. You might got a brother praying for you, fighting for you. Yeah, giving you grace. You know, you can't take that stuff for granted, man. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta pick up your sword and start swinging that bitch soon. Because we know we can't say nobody, but the Lord he got brothers, strong faith out there where he's fighting for you, spiritual. He's fighting the spiritual demons off you, man. He say content with adversaries. It say to contend, struggle with difficulties and dangers, to endeavor with strenuous zeal to strive to obtain something. To contend with an adversary, fight, labor, fervently strive. So this man was was as they call him a spiritual warrior prayer. Labor fervently for always laboring fervently for you in prayers, that ye may stand perfect and complete in all the wills of God, bro. That's fucking deep when you read that shit. When you read that, it's like it. That's deep, man. I love that, bro. He said, look, this dude was praying. This epaphras was praying for brothers and sisters, man. You know, but praying for the brothers, starting with the brothers, starting with the elect, the 1/3, that ye stand perfect, that you be perfect, that you be perfect in the eyes of the Most High, that you be part of the elect. He was praying for the brothers, man, that you understand this truth and you stay in this truth and complete in all the will of God, and complete that you learn the truth and you complete it, and you do the complete will, that you follow the law, statutes, commandments, that you observe the Sabbath days, that you do right, man. You do right in the eyes of the Most High, that you put away the sexual sins. You know, that you stop smoking, you stop drinking excessively. You know, that you learn this truth, you put the Most High first, man. Epaphras was praying for that. Verse 13, for I bear him record that he have great zeal for you. Man, this is a brother. His name deep. Guess what his name means? His name means lovely. He was a lovely brother, like the brothers in London say, lovely brothers. So he was a lovely brother, man. So he said, for I bear him record that he have great zeal for you. He have great zeal for you. And them that are in Laodicea, and him that in Hierapolis. Alright, so that's a brother for you right there, man. So we know a lot about him. So it say, Colossians 4:12, Paul say, Epaphras, who is one of you, a servant Hamashiach, sends greeting. Epaphras is not a stranger in the congregation of Colossians. He is one of them. He is known by their congregation and a member of their fellowship. He is invested in them, and they are his spiritual family. Verse 12 goes and say that he always wrestled in prayer for you. He's known as a prayer warrior, man. It say that ye may stand firm, always all the will of God, mature and fully assured. He is not just diligent in his work, but he is faithful on his knees. He is wrestling in prayer for those brothers and sisters in Hamashiach, who is love, who he loves. He prayed that they stay strong in their faith, are maturing in their faith day by day, and have confidence that they are claimed by God. Epaphras is wrestling, fight a spiritual battle on behalf of his beloved friends, man. So this man was praying for the brotherhood, man, praying for the elect, and that's a prayer that we pray for, man. But I'm gonna get this in First Chronicles. Nah, first it said, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible crown, man. Right? So we doing this for an incorruptible crown, not a corruptible crown, man. And you gonna need help doing that. You gonna need a brotherhood. You gonna need Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. You gonna need a brother. You gonna need the love of a brother. Cause this is not a solo thing, man. This is a family thing. This is a brotherhood thing, man. All right. So we must be diligent, like Epaphras, man. And I'm not about to read all of it about him, but he is known to be the one who actually learned from Paul and started the church in Colossians. So he was a real good brother, man. If you want to read about this guy, this from just type his name, man, on Google, and this should pop. Family Fire. This should pop up, man. All right. So the point is to be diligent, man, and be prayed up, man. So you can have that and pray for brothers, man, like Epaphras did, man. This is James. We got to be diligent, brothers. This is James 1:12. James 1:12. It say, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, man. So blessed is the man that endureth temptations. You're going to endure temptation by the love of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua and the blessings of the brothers. You know, just like how you hear about something, you know how you hear some fucked up shit, and you be like, man, I hope that brother's okay. I hope and he turned out to be okay because you praying for him. The Lord hear them prayers, man. And that's why sometimes when a brother gets sick, you pray for that brother. You be like, man, I pray the brother get well. Hope he all right. Hope he get back on his feet. You know what I'm saying? You just pray for him, man. Ain't nobody saying that you gotta go to his, but you pray for the brother, man. Fuck sending flowers. Pray for the brother. It says, so blessed is the man endures temptation. So blessed is the man that got a brother. Hey, a brother like Epaphras that's praying for you, man. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which is the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Amen. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.